Hello everybody, welcome back to another complete magazine location guide here on Fallout 4. Today I'm going to be showing you where to get all 5 issues of the Picket Fence magazines, which obviously help improve things and give you the chance to build extra things around your bases. So this one's quite handy. So issue 1 is there in Beantown Brewery. If you missed that, go back and just check the map. But you're going to come into the brewery and head up these stairs, and just to the right more stairs, and we're going to be heading for this office over here. Quite easy to get to, pretty quick. Now as you come into this office, turn right and your first magazine will be down here on the floor in between this trunk and the little mattress. So pick that one up, and this will allow you to build picket fences on settlements. So there you go, straight away there is an extra perk for you. You can now build picket fences inside your base. So that was issue number 1, and once again there is a local map. That was at the Beantown Brewery. For issue 2 we're going to be heading to the Hardware Town, which is just to the west of the Boston area. As you can see, it's right there on the map, very close to all the Boston areas, and also to the Vault 81 as well. So if you discovered any of them locations and not yet discovered Hardware Town, you should be able to get here pretty easily. So as you go into the main building, you're going to step straight forward and you'll see like a little office in front of you. So make your way around all these shelves, not the way I did because I got stuck, and yeah, into this first little serving area. Come through back into the warehouse and then turn left up these stairs, and then it's your first room on the right hand side as you get to the top of the stairs, and it's right there on the desk right in front of you next to an old junk terminal, and that is issue 2 right there, as you can see. Now if you pick up issue 2, this will allow you to now build a high-tech light at your settlements as well. So there you go, we've got picket fences and we've got a light already. So there is more options for things to build on your bases. And yeah, that was issue number 2 in Hardware Town. And once again, quick local map reference just so you guys can see, just there. You can't see that very well, I'll bring that up once more. There you go, that's better. You can't be looking too close at something. Just there on the map. The Saugus Ironworks is the next location for issue number 3 of our Picket Fence magazine guide. Very close to the town of Salem and Hugo's Hole. There was Sanctuary, and yeah, it's quite far to the east of the map as well. So when you come here, I really do recommend some seriously good armour and weapons, because there's a lot of these guys around, forged, and they have flamethrowers and they do a lot of damage. They've got Molotovs. There really were a tricky time unless you've got yourself some decent weapons and armour. So make sure you take real care right there, or just speed run your way past them if you want. Keep saving it and eventually you'll get here. But yeah, the place is full of them outside and in as well. So what you want to do is just make your way exactly where I'm going now. We're going to be heading up these stairs into a little office. But this thing has quite a big boss in it as well, and he's just there in front of me right now. He's called Slag, and he really is a slag. He's an absolute nightmare, but I'll explain more in a minute. So just keep running the way I'm running. We're going to be heading over here, up the stairs, and you'll see some blue doors on your right, double doors. You want to be heading into there. Now this is part of a side mission. I'll try not to spoil it too much, just in case you guys haven't played it yet, but Slag is going to be stood straight in front of you in this blast furnace room. There's going to be a guy there, couple up there, and yeah, you're going to have to fight them. There's a guy that they pressure into shoot another guy and all sorts of things like that. It really is a small room, so I recommend, if that happens to you, get out of there. But once you've cleared this room anyway, come up here. There is a bobblehead right there as well if you haven't picked that one up. But just to the right of the bobblehead on the floor is issue 3 of Picket Fences. So we are now able to build new statues at settlements as well. So statues does seem quite good actually. You can make your base look a hell of a lot better with them. So that is handy as well. So that's now been added to our inventory. And yeah, there you go. That is where issue number 3 was found at the Saugus Ironworks. And once again, I will bring up a local map reference for you guys so you can see exactly where in the ironworks it is. But yeah, it's there in the boiler room anyway. You've got to make sure you go through them double doors to get it. But yeah, on to issue 4. Now, the next issue is here at the Combat Zone, which is in downtown Boston. You'll see in a second map reference right there. Very close to Swans Pond and all the other areas in downtown Boston. So yeah, quite a hefty area this, so you should know exactly where the general area is anyway. But we're going to head into the combat zone. Now when you come in here, there's going to be some like weird show going on. There's going to be a load of raiders to clear. You've got to clear all them out and then rescue, well not rescue, but you get this girl called Kate, there she is. She will become a partner, or you can send her back to one of your settlements. But right here in the very bottom of the stairway, just in front to the left, is a little wooden table with our issue 4 of Picket Fences on it. So yep, let's go ahead and pick that up, and this will allow us to build potted plants now at our settlements as well. So there you go, that is issue 4. We can get a bit of a green thumb on the go right now and get some gardening done. Oh, and once again there is a local map reference exactly where it is in the theatre. And now finally to our 5th and final issue. We are at the water treatment plant, or the Western Water Treatment Plant as it's called, right on the bend of the river, as you can see there on the map. This place is full of super mutants, so I recommend making a play for them and clearing them out before anything, because if not they'll follow you in here and you won't have a good time. It's easy to battle them outside. But as you come into the processing plant, you're going to want to head to the elevator. This will take you down to the next floor, which is the place where we want to be. So as you come out, keep heading to the right hand side and you'll see this little red button right here, and yeah, it's literally right there in the office on the left hand side just after the red button. So this will now be able to let us build patio furniture at settlements as well. So yeah, another little extra handy perk right there. And that is it, guys. I'll bring up a local map reference just so you can see exactly where that is. But that is all 5 issues of Picket Fences magazine locations. So go ahead and pick all 5 of them up if you want to make your settlements look a bit nicer, or little extra perks and things like that. There are a couple of other magazines I think that help with things like that and scavenging materials and all that. I might bring them all in a total guide as well at some point, but for now I'm sticking to the magazines of the same sort. So that is Picket Fences. Be sure to check the link in the description below for the playlist for the rest of all these. I'm going to do them all together in one complete guide per magazine. So this has been 5 issues of Picket Fences. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, get out there and get some extra things for your settlement. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.